Okay, sound production class, let's get started. This is going to be a very interesting turn of events for the semester, but I'm sure we're all going to get through this really well. Uh, First off, let me tell you that your work on radio was exemplary. I think you guys have done a great job. I think that your product that you put out, that you've done so far, has been just really good and has shown me that you have really got a good grasp of radio. You guys have done call-in, you've done your 30-second spots, and you put your shows together. So everybody's really pulled their stuff up and done well. I really would like to see you all do a podcast by the end of the semester, record it some way, and send it to me in a variety of ways. Since it should be an audio podcast, you can send it to me as a video on YouTube channel, or you can give me a link for it some way, or if you have some ideas, let me know. I would like to see you do a podcast. You have your 30 seconds. If you don't have it with you, I understand. But if you can give me the synopsis and the run of your show, then that's going to be your next major project. There are going to be a couple things you have to get from this class that if I don't give them to you, I'm going to break down on some things. One is a lesson on microphones. We're going to look at our first part of that today. The second will be a little bit of a nomenclature of what things are called. When I tell you go get me an XLR cord, you know what to go get. If I tell you to bring me a quarter plug, those type of things you need to know. If I tell you to bring me an SM57, an SM58, a lav, any of those things, you guys need to know that stuff. And we're going to cover those pretty much on our, just as a lecture here. Now, if you look at your page here, you'll see that on the side where I have your PowerPoint, things like that, I'm going to post, when I start doing the nomenclature, I'll post PowerPoints there that go over those things. What I want you to do today, what I want you to start and have done, before I talk to you again, I'll give you another video next Sunday, Monday. What will happen is those videos will be posted over here as well under PP1, which is PowerPoint, will be video class 1. And that I'll give you a link for a YouTube channel video that you go get. The first video I'm going to send out in a variety of places, so there's no excuse for not getting it. I do want you to give me if you get a video link, if you get it by message, by announcements, or by email, I want you just to send me an acknowledgement that you got the link. That way, if it works for you, then we'll go. If it doesn't work for you, we'll make arrangements. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. This is Cyber College. If you enter your search to say cybercollege.com, that's where it's going to bring you to. So what I want you to do is as you're on Cyber College, once you go to TV production module, click that, and on audio, once you go to microphones. When you click that, it's going to bring up a module. Now I want you to go through this module. It's going to give you a lot of the definitions that we're going to be using. Handheld, personal mic, shotgun. I'm not going to read those to you, but obviously those are going to be important things you need to get. A couple of things that you want to keep in mind as we get to these. We want to talk about condenser capacitor microphones are a big deal. So if you're cutting through stuff, don't cut through that. Phantom supply, and I want you to know what phantom supply is. Matter of fact, a part of what your final is a question on phantom supply. How to look for it, and how to tell when the switch is, and what to do around a soundboard with that. Read through this. It will not take you long. And when you get to the bottom, it's going to give you a module for a quiz. Click here for the quick quiz. Click that. It is timed. It will ask you the questions like also called a figure 8 sensitivity pattern. So if we can look at it and see what exactly that one is, and these are drag overs. Like, necessary for some type of Mike's is going to be phantom power. There we go. That's got it. Another name for non-directional. I'm not going to go through all those with you, but I want you to, once you get this done, and it will time out. Mine's about 19 seconds now from timing out, and it will tell me a couple of things. One, it'll tell me how many of those things are right, and it'll also, so there's no excuse for not getting a full maximum amount of points on this. All right, so here we go. Now it says, okay, sorry, try again. Incorrect matches, change color. So now I look at that, and obviously I got one right out of the rest of them. If I had more right, due to change colors, you could see that. All you have to do is, let's see, click back, hit again, and go again. When you get that done, it will give you the option of take a screenshot, whatever you need to do. Send me a screenshot, send me the quiz, email it to me so that I see that you've done it. I want this quiz done this week. Now, keep in mind, one of the other things that's going to be happening, you guys need to know the D7 Wheatstone board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to video the D7 Wheatstone board. I will go through how to do take, how to do change your gain, how to change your volume, how to resource a microphone. All those things will be done. How to add, mix in, mix out, which you guys use a lot when you're doing the news. I'll go through all of those things with you so that you'll see everything that we do, and you'll have that. I will try to get that done within the next week or so. I'll show it to you a couple times, and I'll list it online, and then I'll give you some spot quizzes that will ask some questions about that. What I've always done in this class is the final has been the D7, the Wheatstone board. There's not really much of a way I can do that exactly this time, but I will ask you questions about it. I will write up a new final that we take. So be prepared, those things will take place. If you guys have questions, please either email me, send me a message here, call me, text me, whatever you need to do. Let's get through this and ask our questions, and I think we're going to be just fine. Other than that, I will talk to you again in a few days. If you have questions, please let me know. And so far,